First thing, just kind of push yourself off the floor. If you can do this and your butt is off the floor, then you can do the L sit on the floor. Okay, if you do this and your butt is still on the ground, it's not going to happen. Unless you're just not that powerful in your back and chest. If your shoulders are up here and not down here, packed tightly, it's more of a strength issue. But if your shoulders are way down and your butt is still on the ground here, you just have, shorter arms relative to your torso. So, just grab something, put your hands on like any kind of platform. You can use freaking hardcover books or something, and that'll help you with that. Of course, if you have parallel bars or whatever, that's also very useful, and that'll even help with radiation and just like muscle control in general. Because if you really grab onto something, that'll give you a little more power than palms flat on the ground. So, not really necessarily a bad thing. Anyway, so from here, you're pushing down with your lats, your chest, your triceps are locked. You don't want to be, show from here, in like this position. Okay, you need your elbows pointing back. You'll notice when I do that, my chest automatically opens, and I'm really using more of my back at that point, which is going to help a lot. Alright, once you have that down, okay, biceps are pointed straight, elbows behind you, butt is off the ground, suck in your belly button, and that'll kind of drag your butt behind you. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3. And then from there, use your quads and your hips to lift. Okay, if that's really tough, you don't have to do like a long hold. You can do dynamic reps. Okay? And then eventually, now I like to keep my ankles and toes flexed. You'll see gymnasts will point them and really contract their arches. That's fine too. Kind of depends on your goals. I like to get a little more anterior to the Alice work, and I find my quads contract better with my ankles and toes flexed too. I'll get good VMO action, keeping my knees healthy. But you do whatever you want, really. You can try it both ways. See what's easier. Alright, once you get that down for maybe, 30 seconds, hold or something, then you add another step, which is going to be getting your shoulder blades more involved and your upper back more involved. I don't like to run in the middle of an instructional video, but that's okay. Do your thing, girl.
That quarantine life.
I'll edit it out.
Keep it in there. That quarantine life.
Keep it in there.
I'll be back.
Alright, it'll be funny. Anywho, once you get all this crap down, I'll go over one more time. Hell with it. Remember, push, biceps pointing forward, elbows back. Alright, sucking your abs in, which will scoot your butt back. And then lifting. From there, to make it more difficult, use your upper back and use your triceps to push yourself forward. Okay? Show that real quick. That's going to help get you a higher L sit, eventually turn into a V sit. And that's really going to light the hell out of your triceps, particularly the long hit here. Holy crap. I'm already feeling it. Again, it doesn't matter if you want your feet the gymnastics way, you know, they like to be everything big and beautiful and presentative. You can do it this way too, it's whatever. One more detail I nearly neglected to mention. Squeeze your legs really hard together. Okay? Stuff like that will matter in the long run, because that'll create more muscle tension, which will create more stability in your body. Pretty much the more muscles you get involved into this, the better off you're going to be. And it'll become like a full body exercise. Another good cue to worry about is packing the chin. You know, a lot of times we'll see people, and there's nothing wrong with this, you know, if you just make it like a triceps and hip exercise. Well, you can't make it a full body exercise, but I'll see people do it like this. And their neck is like super out here, you know. And most of us nowadays, you know, work in an office and crap anyway, or they're watching TV or whatever. We're always kind of in this position, so it's always nice to train good posture, no matter what you're doing. So, one more time. Pushing palms to the floor, biceps forward, elbows back, sucking your belly button in, lifting, and then now, getting that upper back involved and the neck involved. And you'll notice immediately, from here, oh, it's hard. From here, a little easier. All right? So again, getting a better posture in general, getting more muscles involved, it's gonna help out the position, okay? I think that's pretty much it. Another tip maybe would be to breathe well and try to, you know, let's start taking like big belly breaths. You have to really keep your transverse abdominis engaged. So your belly button's got to really get shoved into your spine here. So you have to breathe into the back of your ribs. So if you have any, like, you know, lower rib issues, you know, tight fascia, whatever, this kind of breathing will help break that up. Another good thing to do, breathing wise, is to keep your tongue kind of pointed into the roof of your mouth. I don't know if you can really see that, but you know, lips closed. You can clench your jaw if you think that helps. I don't really find it helps that much, but I do find the tongue roof of the mouth and breathing into the back of my ribs while maintaining that tight belly button to spine, transverse abdominis contraction does help me. Anyway, man, that's pretty much it, I guess. I've talked way too fucking much. Later.